Good evening. Welcome to Church Street Gym in Newcastle, Indiana, as we get ready to bring you a regular season game between the visiting Indiana Lions and the hometown Indiana Legends. This game was originally supposed to be played in Bostic Gymnasium, but we had some personnel, or lack of personnel for the Parks Department.
People having to take off for Christmas.
Yeah, that's weird. A few days before Christmas, they didn't have anybody to work. So the Indiana Legends have generously hosted this game, and so here we are as they get ready to introduce the Indiana Lions. Let's go ahead and slap their roster up. Indiana Lions are number 1, Mike Osborne. Number 2, Eric Messer. Number 3, Jordan Heidelberg. Number 4, Preston Roberts. 5 is Phil Bessick. 10, Corey Wright. 11 is Scooty Walker. 14, Tracy Ganow. 18, Mike Carter. 25 today in the white uniforms is Preston the Silent Assassin Case. 30, Gerald Campbell. And number 31, Brandon Jones. And now for the hometown Indiana Legends. Number 00, Jabril Reed. 1 is Tay Clark. 2, Charles Peterson. 3, Eric Hickenbottom. 4, Brian Winchester. 5 is Trey Turrentine. Number 9, Josiah Gigantor Smith. Number 10, Tyler Smith-Jones. 12, Kendall Bellamy. 13, Deshaun Harbor. 24, KJ Beatty. And 27, Jeffrey Parker. So that'll get you all up to date. I'm Eric Ivey. I'm here with Jim Holtzclaw. Together we are Minotaur Streaming. And we are just delighted to come out here to Newcastle to broadcast this game. As always, Indiana Legends owner Holly Poe has shown us fantastic hospitality. She's just a great lady. And so thank you so much, Holly, and thank you to all of the Legends players and staff for hosting this contest.
Yep, anything we need.
All right, getting set for tip-off. I understand we're the subject of a contest today. People counting up how many sports other than basketball that we'll reference in today's broadcast. Ooh, the pressure's on.
The pressure is on, but you know what? I think we'll knock it out of the park.
Well, could be.
Joe.
All right, starting for your Indiana Legends. Number 2, Charles Peterson. Number 3 is Eric Hickenbottom. 13, Deshaun Harbor. 12, Kendall Bellamy. And 24, KJ Beatty.
These teams are quite familiar with one another.
Oh, yes.
What is this about?
Third time in the regular season, and I think we played them once in the preseason.
Yeah,
so.
about the 8th time in the last 2 years.
Yep. Starting for the Indiana Lions is number 3, Jordan Heidelberg. Number 2, Eric Messer. 30, Gerald Campbell. 11, Scooty Walker. And 31, Brandon Jones.
I'm going to take a guess and say we're probably going to be going this way at the tip-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
As usual, Camp puts forth his best effort, and somehow Kendall Bellamy triumphs, and the Indiana Legends start with the ball, but Scooty Walker just stole it for the Indiana Lions.
Yeah, we may not have the best camera angles, but we do like this position.
Yeah, we do.
Scooty Walker
shoots a little bit short. Gets his own rebound over to Eric Messer, out to Cam. Cam thinks about a 3. Instead, throws it underneath to Brandon, who waits for traffic to go flying by and puts up the first points of the game.
Nice play, Brandon.
2-0 Indiana Lions. There's going to be a 3D play.
Oh,
that
quick
pass
toss.
originated in the backcourt. Eric Messer with it on the corner, over to Cam. Cam fires it up. No, a little bit long. That'll kill the 3D play as it's rebounded by Charles Peterson. Peterson brings it up the floor for the Legends. He'll fire up a 3. No, but Bellamy with the rebound and the putback.
That'll get him on the board.
Up to 2. Scooty Walker brings it up the floor. He's guarded by Deshaun Harbor. Scooty looking for some room. Kicks it over to Jordan. Jordan underneath to Brandon.
Oh,
Brandon
the big man.
shoots, Brandon scores, and Brandon draws the foul. So he will go to the line to shoot the and one with 10:45 left in the first quarter, and the Indiana Lions out to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, Brandon is a new face this year, and he's really been playing strong on the inside. He can't. Not many opponents are going to move that body around.
No. can't get that free throw to go, and Kendall Bellamy winds up with the rebound, throws it over to Eric Hickenbottom. And Eric will shoot, Eric will score.
Good move, Eric Hickenbottom.
Ties it all up 4-4. 10:30 and counting left in the first frame. Jordan Heidelberg with it, very loosely guarded by Charles Peterson. Throws it over to Eric Messer. Eric fires up a three-pointer. It won't go. Scooty Walker with the rebound out to Cam. Cam with a long two, and he gets fouled, misses the shot, so he will go to the line to shoot two.
Cam getting on the board quickly today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had the last few games, they've had quite the stretch of blowouts.
Yeah, they have.
But they did snap their streak of 130-point games last night.
Yeah. Up in Chicago, up against the Chi-Town Rebels, the Lions had a terrible game. They only scored 129. So that ended the streak as Cam hits both of his free throws. That ended the streak of consecutive games of 130 points or more. And I told head coach Tyrone Brown that my daughter Natalie is going to get after him for missing that record or extension of the streak by a point. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. Jim, let's go ahead and throw up that unique ABA rules video so we can educate folks. In the ABA, a player has 7 seconds to get the ball across center court as opposed to 8 in the NBA. Players foul out on their 7th foul, but they can return in overtime. A half-court basket is worth 4 points. And if the ball is turned over in the backcourt for any reason, such as when a pass originates in the backcourt and is thrown out of bounds, as we saw earlier, the 3D light comes on, and with the 3D light on, you add a point to any basket that's made, and you add a free throw attempt to any shooting foul that is called. So those are some of the unique ABA rules that keeps the game moving right along and putting up lots of points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and one thing that the Lions brought with them today, even though they are the away team, is Doc Swift is playing the music, so he's really filling this old gym with some Christmas music and
nice Christmas tunes, and it looks like one of Santa's elves is coaching the Indiana Legends today, judging by his jacket.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's pulling out the holiday decor and holiday clothing.
Charles Peterson buries it from three-point range, and that'll give the Legends a commanding 7-6 lead. Jordan Heidelberg brings it across the timeline. Over to Cam. Cam looking around at his options, gives it over to Jordan, who hands it off to Scooty Walker.
Yeah, the Lions have really worked on their motion. A lot of movement, getting open. A lot of easy looks at the basket in the last few games, and it's
3D light is on. Jordan's three-pointer won't go.
What are you telling me?
Rebounded by Eric Messer. Cam shoots and scores. 2 for Cam, 1 for the 3D light.
There we go.
And the 3D light came on after KJ Beatty got the rebound, then got the ball swatted out of his hand.
Oh.
And we're coming the other way. I do not believe this is a 3D play. And that'll be 2 more for the Indiana Lions.
Yeah, he did make it across half court, but not by much.
Charles Peterson with it. Nope. Over to Deshaun Harbor. Deshaun's shot a little bit long, and Lions will let that go out of bounds.
Yep, they're going to take it.
Quick toss in. Lions up 10-7 with 8:45 and counting left in the first quarter. Nice crowd here today inside the Church Street Gym. And
Jordan Heidelberg.
By Jordan Heidelberg. Yeah, real nice crowd for it being a few days before Christmas and less than a week's notice that the game was going to be here instead of in Danville. So
that was a good block by Cam.
Good on Henry County for showing up. Three-pointer by Jordan, up and good, and he's feeling it here in the Church Street Gym. 17-7, Lions in the lead.
Puts his arrow back in his quiver and reloads for the next one.
Long shot there by Kendall Bellamy is up and in for 3.
Oh, Scooty Walker.
Scooty's going to fire up a three. It's going to not go in.
Yeah.
Hey, well, better luck next time, Scooty.
Scoutavius.
Oh, another three by Deshaun Harbor. Here come the Legends, 17-13. They're only down by 4 after 2 quick trays.
Yeah, both teams off to a pretty good start from deep. Not too shabby.
Ball gets knocked free. That'll be called on Deshaun Harbor. So I think it'll be on the floor. 7:27 left in the first quarter. We've reached our first media timeout. Indiana Lions 17, Indiana Legends 13, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana, as we come out of the first media timeout in the first quarter. Indiana Lions up 17-13, 7:27 left in the first 12. Eric Messer is going to inbound for the Indiana Lions. Eric looking dapper with a new haircut.
Yes, he does.
And Cam over to Jordan. Legends playing some tight defense. Jordan kicks it back to Cam. Cam fires up a three. It's good. That'll make it 20-13. Indiana Lions in the lead as we approach the 7-minute mark left in the first quarter. Long pass down to Kendall Bellamy. He's guarded by Scooty Walker. Legends passing it around. Now this is KJ Beatty with it. Throws it over to Charles Peterson. Back to Kendall. Kendall fires up a shot.
Kendall Bellamy.
Kendall Bellamy feeling it from three-point range today for the Indiana Legends.
That's his second for the day?
Possibly.
I think
Deshaun Harbor has a couple.
Yeah.
Cam can't get that one to go. Nice rebound.
Eric Messer with the putback.
And he puts it back up and in for two. Beautiful play by Mr. Messer.
Yeah, he kind of got lucky being in the right spot there.
Jeffrey Parker joins the three-point party.
Yeah, they're going to keep this close.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of times the Legends just haven't had that three-point shot at the beginning of the game, and things just kind of go downhill. Oh!
Brandon Jones with a nice spin move, but can't get his shot to go. Once a foul, doesn't get it. Now we've got a whistle.
Oh, they're going to call
a travel. And it's called against the Legends. So it'll be Lions ball. Quick toss. Here comes Cam. 3D light is on. And volleyball game breaks out. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Back over to the Legends. 3D light is off. Here come the Legends. Eric Hickenbottom believe that was a long two. Doesn't matter. Doesn't go. And it's rebounded by the Lions. Gerald Campbell with it, carded closely by K.J. Beatty. Over to Brandon, over to Eric Messer. Eric shoots, won't go. Rebounded by Beatty.
That was a good rhythm with that kick out there.
And that'll be KM doing a nice Pele impression there as he kicks the ball. And it'll be Legends ball. Looks like Charles Peterson is going to inbound it roughly at center court, just inside the Lions half of the court.
Yeah,
Legends half of the court.
All he needed was a bicycle kick to make that
That's right.
prettier. Oh, almost had an over and back there with his trailing foot.
Kendall Bellamy, bingo!
Kendall Bellamy feeling it today. Ties it up at 22.
5:12 left in the first quarter. And we got us a good one here. Real fast pass. Off of Jordan's foot, out of bounds, over to the Legends. Legends with the opportunity to take their second lead of the contest here.
Yeah, and I think the Legends have got a little bit different strategy. They're going a little bit quicker. They're a little more aware. When the Lions.
3D play as the ball is stolen from Eric in the backcourt. Cam shoots, draws the foul. And I did not see if he was shooting from three-point range or not. Did you happen to see that?
I don't think he is.
All right, so he will go to the line to shoot three here because the 3D light was on after the turnover in the Legends backcourt.
Yeah, the Lions decided, just as I say, the Legends are more aware of the Lions and their speed. The Lions catch them off guard and get them in the backcourt.
First one up and good by Mr. Campbell. Second shot up. Second shot good. He gets one more. He gets one more. It was a 3D play. He gets one more.
Well, the official
referee underneath the basket.
Wait a minute. Yeah, the official on this side said three. Yeah, there's three.
Yep. Official in the center court is saying three. Everybody back. Yep, he gets one more. I think all the referees are agreeing now.
Dude, yeah.
Okay.
I think somebody hasn't done ABA before.
Order is restored. Shot is up. Shot is good on the controversial third free throw attempt. It wasn't really that controversial.
Well, yeah.
Full court press as Corey Wright has entered the game for the Lions. Legends get through it. Charles Peterson with it on the far end. Over to Eric Hickenbottom. Eric fires up a three-pointer, wide right. And Corey tries to save it, but he throws it right into Jeffrey Parker. I think that's a 27 down there.
Try not to throw that back underneath their basket because that leads to nothing good.
Right. Whistle on the floor down on the far end. I believe it'll be against the Lions. And with 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter, it's 25-22. Indiana Lyons in the lead, but Kendall Bellamy is going to the line to shoot two. His first shot is up and good.
Yeah, Kendall Bellamy's got off to a real good start. He's
he has.
Probably got 8 of the 22 points.
Yep.
23 points, at least.
And got both of those free throws. Kendall is a very good basketball player. He's been around the ABA for a number of years now. And he's quite good. He certainly has the hot hand so far today. Brandon Jones fires up a long two. Won't go. Rebounded by Charles Peterson. Charles down to Eric Hickenbottom. Eric shoots. Eric does not score, but he draws the foul from Brandon Jones. So Eric will go to the line to shoot two and give the Legends an opportunity to take a lead here.
You know, as far as the Legends' entire roster goes, they are not a bad team at all. It's just that the Lions seem to always have their number. They can, they can always play them tight, and seems like they always pull out the win.
Eric's first shot is up and good. That'll tie things up, 25 apiece. 4:09 left in the first quarter. Tracy Ganow has entered the game to give Brandon Jones a break for the Indiana Lions. And Josiah Smith is in the game for the Legends. He's been in for a while, but he will, of course, match up with Tracy Ganow, given that those two gentlemen are two of the tallest people in this building. Shot is up, shot
Corey
is good
Wright,
by Corey Wright.
He's just going to punch him in the mouth.
Yep.
A little uppercut there.
So the Legends lead lasted about 5 seconds. Long pass down to Kendall Bellamy. Kendall reels it in. He'll put up a jumper, no good. And battle for the rebound, Corey Wright comes up with it for the Indiana Lions.
Corey, right place, right time.
Jordan Heidelberg over to Cam. Cam in some trouble.
Oh, now cut. Got to get it out of there.
And over to Corey Wright. Corey shoots.
Corey
scores
Wright
from way downtown.
Yeah, Corey was hot from the three-point line during warm-ups.
Yeah. And with 3:13 left in the first quarter, we are due for a media timeout, and we get a media timeout. Indiana Lions 30, Indiana Legends 26, and Jim and I will be back shortly. Welcome back to Church Street Gym in Newcastle, Indiana, as we come out of the second media timeout of the first quarter. 3:13 left in the frame. 30-26, the visiting Indiana Lions currently hold the lead, but this has been a very fast-paced, high-scoring game. This is high scoring even for the ABA.
Yeah, we're still in the first quarter, and it's
we've got 56 points on the board.
Burning up the concrete floor.
Yep. Legends with it. Jeffrey Parker, he's going to shoot, he's going to score.
Wow, yeah, these guys are not messing around today.
No, they are not. They are enjoying the unexpected home court advantage that they got today. And the Lions look good. It's just the Legends look good as well.
Yeah.
Tracy Ganow gets the rebound after the missed shot, puts it up and in for two. Does Mr. Ganow.
I mean, definitely nobody's pulling away.
Eric Hickenbottom from roughly the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Rebounded finally by Jeffrey Parker. Over to Charles Peterson across the floor to Tay Clark. Now they're just passing
Back
it around.
across.
Got to be getting low on time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And that doesn't matter. It was going to be a shot clock violation or a badly missed shot, rebounded by the Lions. And here come the boys in white. Gerald Campbell from the three-point free throw line, and he gets it up and in for two as we dip under the 2-minute mark.
Lions still bringing out the pressure.
Yep.
Full court.
Jeffrey Parker with it now. Jeffrey's going to fire up a three, wide left. Rebounded by Corey Wright. Corey gets it across the timeline with no issues.
Charles Peterson's got his festive holiday footwear on today.
Here comes Cam. Parker might have gotten a finger on it, but Tracy's there to clean things up. And it's two more.
Go.
That one goes off of Cam's knee, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Legends. And they get it in. Full court pressure by the Lions. Charles Peterson in some trouble. Throws the ball out of bounds.
Oh, boy, that's a 3D
play.
light.
So add a point, any Lions basket, add a free throw attempt, any shooting foul that is called against the Legends on this possession. Here comes Jordan. He shoots. He scores. 2 for Jordan Heidelberg, 1 for the 3D light.
All right.
3 for the Indiana Lions. Eric Hickenbottom gets it over this time. Tay Clark going to fire up a shot. It won't go, but Kendall Bellamy gets the rebound and the cleanup. And we're under a minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Lions were in bad position underneath the boards on that one.
39-30, Lions in the lead. Cam decides against a three-pointer. He's going to butt bump his way a little bit closer. And shoot and score
Cam.
for 2. That'll make it 41-30 as we have 71 points on the board. And we're still not done with the first quarter. Long shot there, no good. Rebounded by Corey Wright in a whole sea of Legends. And there's a holding penalty, I think. Sure looked like somebody got a piece of Corey Wright's jersey. And
yeah, I thought that was going to be a turnover with the 3D light.
Yeah,
I think they're discussing it now.
Yeah. Trying to decide if they're going to assess 10 yards for defensive holding or
I don't know
what they're going to do. It looks like the ball is going to stay with the Legends at the moment.
Believe so.
One of Jim's favorite parts of ABA
Yeah.
games.
Well, you get all your repping done this holiday season?
Not yet. My daughters do all my rapping. Good Lord.
That's as much rapping as I do.
Yeah, and we've just offended an entire genre of music.
Yeah.
But I get my daughters to do my rapping for me because I hate it and I stink at it. My daughters are both very good at it.
Yeah.
So.
Tell you what, you go buy the gift, wrap it, put it under the tree, and unwrap it, and we'll call it even.
That's right. Buy yourself something nice.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Oh, clean up there. I think Tracy Ganau is going to get credited for those 2 points.
Was that Tracy
And
with the
it
hand
was a
in there?
buzzer
I think it
beater.
was. Oh, that was. Yes, it was.
So we end the first quarter. Indiana Lions 43, Indiana Legends 30, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Church Street Gym in Newcastle, Indiana. As we get ready to start the second quarter, Indiana Lions holding a 43-30 lead, and looks like Mike Osborne and Preston Roberts will be joining us on the floor.
Oh, I hadn't seen Preston Roberts
the
today.
Lions, that is, along with Tracy Ganau, Gerald Campbell, and Corey Wright. And we've got Tay Clark, Trey Turrentine, Jabril Reed, Josiah Gigantor Smith, and Deshaun Harbour standing right in front of me. That's the fifth one for the Indiana Legends.
I'm sure he just loves being called Gigantor.
Well, sorry.
Wasn't
Josiah.
that a supervillain?
I don't remember. He was big.
Was that He-Man? I don't remember. I don't remember what that was
no good by the Lions. Jabril Reed fires up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Preston Roberts.
Preston's looking a little more mobile this weekend. Yeah, he got a little break after he had a tweak last weekend.
Yeah, the last time we saw Preston Roberts play, he did in fact tweak his knee as the Lions can't get any points on this possession. And that's last touched by Preston Roberts. It'll stay with the Legends. So yeah, good to see him up in uniform and mobile. Preston Roberts is a great guy, fantastic athlete, and the Lions are going to need him down the stretch. Deshaun Harbor, he's getting trapped, so he kicks it out to Turrentine. Over to Jabril. Jabril Reed shoots.
Jabril.
Go. Rebounded by Mike Osborne. Mike brings it up the floor, gets it across the timeline. Over to Cam. Cam's going to shoot. No, but Tracy Ganal with the rebound over to Preston Roberts, up and in for two.
There we go.
1, 4, and 4 on the same page there.
Yeah, it looks usually when you're that close to each other, the outcome is not quite so positive.
Right.
But that one worked out nicely.
Tay Clark from long range hits it for three.
Everybody's going to stay in this game.
And that was a well-timed three-pointer by Tay Clark because the Lions had quietly sneaked out to a 15-point lead that is now down to 12. This is Corey Wright with it, guarded by Tay. Corey's over to Tracy. Tracy's shot won't go, rebounded by Deshaun Harbor.
Good hands by Tracy Ganal on that one. Didn't hit him in the face at least.
Right. And that's Trey Turrentine over in the corner. Shoots a three, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Preston Roberts. Roberts throws it over to Mike Osborne. And Mike is firmly in control of this setup.
Yep, he's going to run this offense, and let's see how. Yeah, just not quite the gaps that there normally are. Oh, nice good move
by Tracy Ganal. To get Josiah Smith up in the air and then duck under him and hit it for two. Tracy continuing his wonderful season.
That was a very good move.
Trey Turrentine's shot won't go. Tracy gets a defensive board. Boy, he's just a busy fella today.
There we go.
Long pass down to Corey Wright. Corey's going to shoot, going to be a little off target. And Jabril Reed winds up with the ball after Josiah Smith gets his hands on it. Jabril can't get his shot to go. Rebounded by Tay Clark. Over to Deshaun Harbor for three. No. And Gerald Campbell. Oh, my goodness. I just saw Tracy Ganal go flying.
Whoa.
Bottom over tea kettle. And he came up mad. And that's Josiah Smith again. We had these issues the last time in Newcastle. And I did not see how that developed. I just glanced over.
I did not either. I was watching the fast break. Everybody keep a cool head.
Yeah. Mike Osborne and Scooty Walker doing a fantastic job of giving Tracy some time to collect himself.
Yeah, why don't we just go to commercial and let these guys
Sounds good. We'll be back in a moment. righty, we're back in Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana. It appears that a technical foul was called against the Legends. We're not sure what exactly, whether it was for whatever sent Tracy Ganau upside down and into the concrete floor at a weird angle. Tracy looks fairly, or pretty much no worse for wear.
He's nimble.
Yep, and he has.
Yeah.
Tracy, I give him big credit. He needed a second to collect himself, but he didn't overreact, and he's calm, and he's still on the floor.
Yep. The only collateral damage may have been a chair over there.
So Gerald Campbell going to fire up his first of 2, and it is good. And during the commercial break, Cam expressed his displeasure for what happened on the floor, and very loosely paraphrasing said, this better be the last time that we have this problem.
Yes. We shall play a clean game and go out to dinner afterwards.
And you know who I do not see on the floor or on the bench anymore is Josiah Smith. So I don't know if he was ejected or if coach said, why don't you sit in the locker room and cool off. I don't know what happened there, but.
Yeah, their coach is still talking to the referee down at this end.
Yeah.
Trying to explain things. I think we had an elbow.
Silent assassin from sniper range.
Yeah, I believe they got Tracy and Josiah got hooked at the elbow together, and not sure exactly what happened. We'll have to go back and look at the replay.
Yep. At any rate, we're underway again. Jabril Reed throws it across to somebody. I can't see. Oh, that's Charles Peterson.
Charles Peterson, yep.
Now that I get a glimpse of his multicolored shoes. And ball is knocked away by Mike Carter, reeled in by Tracy Ganau, and handed off to the point guard, Mike Osborne. Over to Preston Roberts, back over to Mike. So, superfan Jenny Smith, we have a possibility. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Preston Case once again.
He said there's only one Preston on this shot.
That's right. Hits a long-range shot. We've got a timeout. 7:43 left in the second quarter. Indiana Lyons 55, Indiana Legends 33, and as long as both Prestons stay on the court, Jenny Smith will have a shot at a P-squared play here. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back.
Got it.
Welcome back to Church Street Gym in Newcastle, Indiana. As we come out of the first media timeout of the second quarter, 7:43 left in the second stanza. Indiana Lyons 55, Indiana Legends 33. Legends were keeping it close, and then the wheels have kind of come off the wagon for the home team here in the last few game minutes.
Got Mike Carter in for the Lions, giving Gerald Campbell a spell on the bench.
Yep. Legends coach is still unhappy about something. Quite probably the play involving Tracy Ganau hitting the deck, but referee says enough of that, and we're underway. Legends inbound it, and here come the boys in yellow. Stolen by Mike Osborne. I don't think that is a 3D play. And Mike's shot won't go. Rebounded by Preston Roberts. Preston lays it up and
nice finger roll. That was George Gervin there.
And that indeed was not. Ooh, that was almost a 3D play as Preston Roberts came within a whisker of picking that one off. Charles Peterson fires up a three and hits it for the Indiana Legends.
And here comes the Legends on defense. Yep, get it down to Mike Carter. Mike Carter kick it back out.
Silent Assassin is all by himself. Mike Osborne doesn't want that, though. Gives it off to Tracy. Back over to Preston. Preston fires up a shot. A little bit long on that one. Rebounded by Kendall Bellamy. Kendall brings it up the floor. It's knocked loose by Mike Carter. Reeled in by Tracy Gannow. And here come the Lions. Preston Roberts all by his lonesome.
And Mike Osborne shaking his head. I'm not sure who he's looking at. But yeah, Preston Roberts looks like that knee's not going to hold him back today.
No, 3 points for Preston Roberts. And it's 60-36.
With 6:20 left in the second quarter.
Eric Hickenbottom, no, won't go. Rebounded by Mike Osborne. Long pass, dangerous, but they make it work.
Oh, Mike Carter.
Mike Carter up and in for two.
I do know that the Lions have worked on their conditioning this year. It is really showing.
Deshaun Harbor up and in for two as we hit the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. Lions 62, Legends 38. Long pass down to Mike Carter. Over to Preston Case. And now Tracy Gannow with it. Tracy assesses his options, hands it off to the Silent Assassin. That's a three. No, a little bit short. And battle for the rebound. Deshaun Harbor comes out on top of that. Throws it down to Jabril. Out to Eric Hickenbottom. Who is that over there? Kendall, and I believe that's Tay Clark. No, that was Charles Peterson. Shoots it. Won't go. Mike Osborne. No, a little bit short. Peterson with the rebound. Eric Hickenbottom by himself on the other end. Up and in for two for the Indiana Legends.
I tell you, these guys are going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah. And we've got a whistle.
Timeout White, I believe.
All right. Well, we've been to commercial several times,
but that's what he's calling.
Okay, they're calling it a media timeout?
I believe that's what the middle official.
All righty. Well, 5:10 left in the second quarter. We'll take it as a media timeout. 62-40 Indiana Lions. We'll be back in a moment. We are back. Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana. Coming out of what we think was the second media timeout of the second quarter. It'll be Indiana Lions ball. Mike Carter going to inbound. And he does so, throwing it into Mike Osborne. Osborne bossing people around, says you go over there, you go over there. Preston Roberts winds up with it. He's going to shoot, won't go, gets his own board. And on his way back up, draws the foul from Jeffrey Parker. So Preston Roberts will go to the line to shoot two.
He was kind of alone there catching his own rebound.
Yeah. 62-40, Indiana Lions in the lead. So it was a close one for quite a bit, and then the Lions have just kind of pulled away here in the second quarter as Preston Roberts buries his first free throw. And I'm starting to wonder if after Tracy's violent tumble, if the Lions aren't going to want some redemption on the scoreboard for that.
That's a good possibility. I think, as we said in the last game, you don't piss off the cam.
Right.
But It sounds like it appears as though the entire team is taking that to heart.
Kendall Bellamy hits a nice shot there for 2.
Yeah, Kendall's been on fire in this first half.
Lyons passing it around. Mike Osborne with it now, guarded by Jabril Reed. Mike shoots, won't go. Rebounded by Jabril. Jabril brings it back across the floor.
That was a double dribble. Yeah.
And the referees agree with Jim.
Lost the handle down at the other end.
And here come the Lions the other way. Knocked away by Charles Peterson, but the ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indiana Lions. I do not believe Charles ever had possession, so I don't think it's a 3D play. I think he just smacked the ball out of the air. And the officials appear to agree with me, as the 3D light in the house is not on. Preston Case, can't get his shot to go. Rebounded by Jeffrey Parker. Over to Charles Peterson. Charles will bring it up the floor. Top of the key to Kendall Bellamy. Underneath to Jabril Reed. Jabril shoots and scores.
Oh, nice move, Jabril. Way to get open underneath there.
63-44, Lions in the lead. And that is an intercepted pass. Not a 3D play, but the Legends picked it off with some nice defense there. Passing it around, Jabril Reed shoots a 3, and he
Jabril's
hits a
going to
3.
take that. Yeah,
Jabril Reed for the Indiana Legends. And we've got another timeout on the floor. Well, the clock probably ought to stop at some point. Clock is still running, but we do have a timeout on the floor. There should be 3:01-ish as soon as they discover that the clock is still running. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I don't think we've reverted to a running clock already, have we?
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't
right.
know. People are looking up there.
They finally stopped it. There it goes. Climbs back up.
Is the button stuck?
Yep, got to add a minute to that. It should be 3:03. Yeah, well, they're obviously aware of the issue.
Yeah. This ain't soccer.
No. No, there's no penalty minutes, or is that what they have in soccer? I don't know.
No, well, they do penalty kicks, and 3:03, not 2:03.
Should be 3:03. Yeah, it's still showing 2:03 on the scoreboard. Taking a minute out of the game is going to be a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's 20 points.
Yeah, at the pace we're going here, yeah. I don't know that anybody notices.
Nope. Yeah, there's Pastor Craig's over there.
All right, Pastor Craig has finally noticed. There, we got it. All right, leave it to Pastor Craig to get things all straightened out.
There we go.
And now we're underway. Indiana Lions with it. Scooty Walker. He brings it up the floor. Guarded very closely by Tay Clark.
Oh,
Scooty. Euro step. Shoots and scores. Cam there for backup, but it isn't needed as Scooty gets his layup up and in.
Scooty's doing the triple jump to get in there. Two long
Tay
steps.
Clark. Splash from long range. Long pass down from Cam to Preston Roberts. Preston in some traffic. He's going to shoot, get it blocked, get his own rebound somehow. Oh! Off the board, in and out, and whistle on the floor.
I'm not sure how the ball got that much spin on it when he shot that thing.
I'm not sure either.
It spun out of there like it was shot out of a rocket. Oh, I think we may have gotten a elbow to the nose possibly.
Oh, yeah, Jeffrey Parker is going to sit down and collect his wits for a moment for the Indiana Legends.
I'm not sure if he got a bloody nose on that one or just a.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing any blood on his uniform, but that doesn't mean anything. Tay Clark within the top of the key. Throws it over to Deshaun Harbor. Deshaun fires up a 3 and hits it.
Yeah, the Legends today have hit a lot higher percentage of three-pointers than they did in the last game.
Phil Bessick making his first appearance. His pass to Cam, and Cam saves it. Bounces
it went down.
Off of Deshaun Harbor. Oh, they're going to say Cam stepped out of bounds first. I think I agree with Mr. Campbell on that one.
I do too, because, he threw it down. He threw it down off his leg, and then it bounced up and hit Cam.
At any rate, it's Legends ball. Just over a minute and a half left in the first half. Jabril Reed with it. Over to Kendall Bellamy, who has been white hot, but not this time. Rebounded by Preston Roberts, handed off to Jordan Heidelberg, and here come the Lions. Scooty Walker with it, guarded by Charles Peterson. Scooty going to try to get a closer look. He fires up a shot and hits it. Bullseye for Scooty Walker. Long pass down the floor. Legends get it across the timeline. Kendall Bellamy with it. Over to Charles Peterson. Charles fires up a long one. It won't go. Rebounded by Cam. Under a minute left in the first half.
Scooty's just going he's going to have to kick it out. Lost control.
Preston Roberts from three-point range. Phil Bessick trying real hard to get a turnover there, but can't get it to go. Instead, on the other end, Deshaun Harbor. Long bomb down the court to Phil Bessick.
There we go.
Up and in for two. Touchdown, Phil Bessick.
Yeah, Phil's got some fresh legs. Come in and do some running.
Charles Peterson over to Jabril. Over to Kendall. Whoops, Kendall's shot's got way too much mustard on it.
15 seconds left in the half.
Reeled in by Preston Roberts. And I'm quite confident that the Lions are well aware of the time on the clock. Long three by Jordan, and it's going to be short and to the right and go out of bounds. And that'll do it. We'll go to halftime. Indiana Lions 72, Indiana Legends 55. Jim and I will take a break just as soon as we can tell you how much time we have during halftime.
I'm assuming 12 minutes. Possibly. I think that's what we had last time we were here.
We had a close contest in the first quarter, and the Lions started to pull away in the second quarter. And they hold a considerable advantage.
Okay, they're going to put it on. They're going to get
13 minutes.
Okay.
Not 12.
Nope. 12.
Not 15.
Going back to 12. Nope. We got 12 minutes.
All righty.
So we shall be back.
We'll be back in 12.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
What are you doing?
Oh, we did our home insurance ourselves, but don't feel protected.
So you're building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, you know, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works.
Dad, we'll go. It's gonna hit.
See, that's how it works.
For real protection, save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
What are you doing?
Oh, we did our home insurance ourselves, but don't feel protected.
So you're building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, you know, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works.
Dad, we'll go. It's gonna hit.
See, that's how it works.
For real protection, save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Welcome back to Church Street Gym in Newcastle, Indiana. As we come out of halftime, the visiting Indiana Lions holding a 72-55 advantage over the home team, Indiana Legends. And during halftime, we got some clarification from the official scorekeeper that Josiah Smith was in fact ejected. Apparently he was called with 2 technical fouls, one for a takedown and one for pinning Tracy Gannow, I think. And apparently that's only allowed in wrestling and not in basketball. So.
And I didn't catch, was it Tracy that got called for a technical on the Lions for grabbing a shoulder? Or?
I believe so.
Okay.
He wasn't sure which player got called, but one of the Lions was called for a technical, which is why Cam only shot 2. So that mystery has been cleared up. We have seen all of Josiah Smith that we're going to see today. And that is not going to be good news for Indiana Legends fans because Gigantor is quite tall and quite a presence under the basket.
Yeah, he takes up a lot of room in the middle.
Kendall Bellamy fires up a 3, a little bit wide right, rebounded by Phil Bessick. And here come the Indiana Lions. Yeah, and also at halftime, I was able to start looking more detail at the crowd here, and we have a very nice crowd, and I see a lot of the Lions pride out here.
Yeah, they travel well today. Oh, off Phil Bessick's hands.
So thank you very much, Lions pride, for coming out here and supporting the purple and teal. And thank you to Henry County folks for coming out here and supporting the yellow and purple.
Of course, what else you going to do on a cold Indiana winter day since there's no football on?
True, yeah.
Or at least the Packers aren't playing, and that's all I care about. Yeah.
And the Colts already played.
And the Colts played, yes, yeah.
All right, back to basketball. Eric Messer fires up a three, doesn't go, gets his own rebound. However, he throws it right to Deshaun Harbor, who says, thank you very much, I will take it this way. And Deshaun needs some help underneath, gets it out to Kendall Bellamy, over to Charles Peterson. Back over to Deshaun. Got to be running low on time. We can't see the shot clock, but feels like it should be ticking down. Eric Hickenbottom fires up a shot, won't go.
Where is the shot clock in this facility?
I believe it's on that post right there that we cannot see.
Oh, yeah, it's facing the other direction.
Long
It's
shot
over there
there,
by
doesn't go for the Lions. Rebounded by Scutavius.
in his two-horse chariot.
That's right. And Jordan Heidelberg
Jordan.
carries one for three. Lions putting some full court pressure back on the Legends, and we've got a whistle.
No,
Oh, I thought I heard a whistle.
I think that was a shoe squeak.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
was that Kendall Bellamy?
That was Kendall Bellamy.
I heard
With
that
a nice
squeak,
drive.
And
Oh,
that was a whistle.
They're going to call. Yeah, I thought that was a few too many steps by Scutavius Walkarius. Scooty Walker
Who
with the
wears
travel.
XI on his jersey.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Tyrone, I will pay for a jersey if you get him to wear XI.
Yeah. No. He did not step on the line because I'm looking right at the line down here.
Yep.
Oh, the cow. Yeah. Now, I want to see him come out in a toga.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Get the
Yeah.
sandals and everything.
Oh, Scooty, no dunks. No.
There are children in the building, Scooty. Come on now.
Yeah.
Three-point shot up and
Oh.
good by Tay Clark.
Yeah, he's going to love watching this broadcast.
Eric Messer facing some pressure, but gets a long throw down to Cam. Over to
Cam.
Phil Bessick, all by his lonesome.
Phil
Buries it
Bessick
for
for three.
Lions back out in front by 18 after the Legends had pulled within 15. Eric Hickenbottom, and he throws it over to Charles Peterson wisely. Charles throws it across the court to Tay Clark. Back to Charles. Back to Tay. Tay fires up a three. No, won't go. Rebounded by Eric Messer. And to borrow a joke from Jim, Eric doesn't mess her around on that rebound.
Nope. That was all business.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions. Into Cam. Cam guarded by Kendall. Cam shoots. Cam scores.
Let's just need a little bit of room for Cam.
Here comes Deshaun Harbor. He's going to knife through. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Legends. Last touch by the Lions, say the referee. And who am I to doubt him? That 3 Lions and only 1 Legend. So
You know, the Legends are definitely not out of this. If they
No.
get Deshaun Harbor and Bellamy doing some driving.
Deshaun's shot won't go. Rebounded by Jordan Heidelberg. And I wonder if that's what Santa's elf told the Legends in the locker room at halftime. Is, keep chugging away. We got lots of time to get back into this one as the Lions shot won't go. Lions advantage is 20 at the moment. And Deshaun's shot won't go. Cam fights for the rebound and gets it. Over to Scooty Walker. Scooty gets it
Pulls
across
up.
the timeline. Waits for the reinforcements to arrive. Phil Bessick all by his lonesome again. And
Phil
he makes the
Bessick.
pay again.
Wow, hits the bullseye.
Phil Bessick scorching hot. And the Indiana Legends have called timeout because all of a sudden what was once a 15-point deficit is a 23-point deficit. 7:29 left in the third quarter. And, boy, the Lions are just hard to stop.
Yeah, they're consistent. They have been very consistent in the last 7, 8 games or so, and they're consistently winning by 50 points,
right.
40, 50 points. They're definitely taking their conditioning a lot more serious this year.
Yeah, whatever they're doing differently in the preseason and the offseason and with conditioning, we have really noticed a huge difference.
Most definitely. Yeah, they're doing a lot more running this year than they have in the past.
And they don't fatigue. You'd think at some point these guys are going to get tired, but they just don't.
Well, and when you got a bench full of fresh legs over there
Right.
that are all – everybody is equally as good as the guy before him. So, they all have the strengths.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout. Some discussion of some sort. I don't know. It's Legends ball. All right, well, they resolved whatever they were discussing, and here we go. Lions with some full court pressure. And he stepped on the sideline. I saw it. The ref saw it. And the ball goes over to the Indiana Lions.
Good call. Oh, well.
Oh, no. That's a 3D play for the Legends. So here comes Deshaun Harbor. He shoots. He scores. 2 for Deshaun, 1 for the 3D light. 3 points for the Indiana Legends on that play because the Lions' errant pass originated in the backcourt. Gerald Campbell goes down and shoots and scores.
I think Cam wanted a foul on that, but they were so close. There wasn't anything.
Deshaun wanted one on this end. And a
Jordan
ball
Heidelberg
stolen
with the
by
steal.
Jordan Heidelberg. Trey Turrentine thought he had a teammate over there, but nope, that
Jordan.
was Jordan. And Jordan plays it up and in for 2.
They turned their heads, looked away, and Jordan said, I'm going.
Yep. More full court pressure. Legends get through it. Deshaun Harbor, knocked down and picked off by Eric Messer. He'll bring it up the floor.
Yeah, I thought.
Scutavius with it, and he's going to need some help because the Legends are there to seal him off.
Yep, back it back out.
Eric Messer, Phil Bessick. Whoops. Not too much mustard on that one. Foul ball.
Nothing but, yeah.
Nothing but air.
That was out of the park.
Charles Peterson for 2 for the Indiana Legends. Scooty Walker with it.
Good crossover.
Scooty.
That was a good crossover from right to left to get him around that.
Eric Messer almost picks it off, but Trey Turrentine saves it and then plows into Cam. Cam is called for a foul. Cam cannot believe it. That is the worst call in the history of officiating for the last 5 seconds in Cam's world.
In this game. By that official. Using that whistle. In that position.
All right. Foul was called on the floor. I don't think the Legends like that. But I don't think Trey Turrentine was in the process of shooting.
It's
Jordan. Stolen by Jordan.
What a pest.
And
Jordan Heidelberg with the steal and the layup.
Wow. The Flash is something else. Flash is having a marvelous season, too.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Parker, rebounded by Eric Messer. Eric over to Flash. And over to Phil Bessick. But he draws the foul.
He's going to get 3 free throws.
And KJ Beatty is raising his arm, says, yep, I done did that. And so Phil Bessick will go to the line to shoot 3 since he was in the process of shooting a 3-pointer when he was fouled. 5-10 left in the frame.
Let's see if the officials remember this is 3 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Phil's first shot up and good. Makes it 92-67.
The officials are doing a good job when you don't have to reference them during the game at all.
Right.
We haven't had to reference these guys much at all today, but
no.
Sometimes it's the officials that decide who wins or loses just by the calls that they make, whether
Sure.
they're good, bad, or indifferent. But we haven't had to say anything about this crew today.
No, been a
It's
good
doing
crew.
good.
Phil can't get his second shot to go, so he collects himself, and now he's going to put up a third one.
Scutavius had a blown chariot wheel.
Uh-oh.
Had to
Have a
go in
pit-
for a pit stop.
Pit stop, yep. Third shot up and in. Long pass down there. I believe that's Tay Clark.
That's going to be on Phil
It was Tay Clark.
before the
Who
shot.
drew the foul.
No, he was
And
going up, so they're going to give him 2.
2 shots. 5 minutes on the nose left in the third quarter. Indiana Lions 93. Indiana Legends now 68 after Tay Clark is true on his first shot.
Yeah, the scoring has slowed down quite dramatically in the second half.
It has, but I would say odds are good that the Indiana Lions will hit 100 points in the third quarter, as has become habit lately.
That is probably guaranteed. Over to
Phil
Phil.
Besick.
Phil Besick.
Fed by Cam, finished off by Phillip.
He was
And
just
Jeffrey
left.
Parker knifes through traffic, but can't get a shot to go. That'll be off of Phil.
Yeah, that should be Lions ball. That was
Wow.
knocked out by. No, that should have been Lions ball.
I thought that went off of Phil's body.
No, I think it was tipped out by whoever the legend was down at this end.
All right.
Oh, Phil Besick.
Phil with
Oh,
the off-balance shot, but can't
Yeah.
get it to go in. Ball is swatted down by Eric Messer. That was most definitely last touch by the Lions. And the ball will stay with the Legends.
not
Discussion for some reason. I don't immediately see the source of the delay here. Okay.
Okay. End of
We're
discussion.
back underway. Yeah.
I'm not sure if we got anything accomplished, but
Now. And that should be a 3D play.
Oh.
Quick toss into Scooty. Scooty drives to the hoop, gets fouled. He'll shoot 3. And they have, I see the 3D light now. It's like some Christmassy.
okay. That is what that
globe
is
that's
over
turning
there.
over
Okay.
there. Very festive. I like it.
Yes. Let's take a look at the over on the scorer's table. Yeah, it's a disco ball.
Oh, yeah. Very clever.
Looks like a Christmas ornament.
So the Legends pass that originated in the backcourt was went out of bounds. That's what it was. And Lions got the ball. Quick toss. Scooty was mauled on the way to the hoop. And so he will shoot 2 more after making the first one. 4:19 left in the third quarter. 96-69. What is that, a palindrome? I forget.
Yes, it is.
Forget the terminology.
Forwards
exactly.
and backwards.
Yeah.
That is a palindrome. As
And-
opposed to Have Gun Will Travel, which was a paladin.
Jeez.
I don't know. I'm bored.
And no, apparently Scooty likes the palindrome, so
All right.
he'll keep it that way. He goes 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. Tay Clark up and in for 3.
Three. That was a
Sorry,
three-pointer.
3.
Looks like Scooty's getting a little pressure, but he gets it across the half-court line.
Eric Messer sure seemed like he got fouled, and that's
Oh,
a 3D play.
that is a 3D lights.
And Jordan
Jordan
3+1.
Heidelberg.
4-point play for Mr. Heidelberg, and the Lions have, in fact, eclipsed the century mark in the third quarter.
He just didn't want to see Natalie going nuts.
That's right.
So he said, I got to get this on a.
That's right.
Yep, Natalie.
Somewhere in West Virginia,
That one's
where
for
my
you.
daughter is right now. She
Oh.
is thanking Jordan Heidelberg.
Yeah, and stay tuned at the end of the game, Natalie. I've got a special treat with all the everybody who has helped us out with this endeavor this year.
Oh, okay.
I think even Eric will get a surprise. But Natalie, stay tuned until the credits have rolled.
Cam's three-pointer won't go, but it's rebounded by Eric Messer. Over to Scooty Walker. Can't tell if Scooty's got a hitch in his giddy-up. Or
Jordan Heidelberg was feeling it. Off just a little
couldn't
bit.
get it to go. No, I think Scooty's fine. He's good.
A hitch in his giddy-up. Was that out of the...
Well, it looked like he just got off of his horse in a rodeo. And nice block there by Cam. And might have been a little saddle sore.
Sean Harbor coming in a little out of control there.
Yep, he's definitely all right.
Oh, Scooty, I think he was prepared. Scooty was prepared for a foul there, but
yep,
just kind of went in to a mess all of a sudden.
Ball's
Phil Bessick.
knocked loose, but Deshaun Harbor reels it in. Long pass across the floor to Tay Clark. Tay Clark fires up a three. No, won't go. Rebounded by Charles Peterson. Charles's two-pointer somehow doesn't go. And Phil Bessick reels it in.
Getting some tired legs out there.
Lions passing it around. Just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Cam shoots, Cam scores.
Nice little lob by Scooty Walker into Cam. And then there's nothing you can do about that.
And just like that, Lions are up by, now they're up by 28 as Jeffrey Parker breaks loose, lays it up and in, and that's a 3D play. I saw that one coming. Jeffrey Parker saw it coming too and got in a perfect position. So at a point in the Legends basket, Charles Peterson, no. And Phil Bessick kills the 3D light.
Shuts down that 3D light.
So the Lions escape, and Jordan Heidelberg. Wow.
He just needs a little crack.
Yep. Crack of space.
Yep.
Not
crack
of anything else.
Jordan Heidelberg and meth addicts just need a little.
Jim,
both just need a little crack.
Oh,
that's true.
Video.
Yeah.
3-point.
Well,
good. Wow.
Do I reference plumbers then, or?
Well, yeah, I think plumbers are all right.
All right, plumbers and Jordan Heidelberg. You just need a little crack while you're doing your work.
Christmas. Well, now that you have that mental image, after
Speaking
Jordan
of Christmas,
hits a 3, we will take a break and be back. We are back, Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana, coming out of the timeout. 1:10 and counting left in this third quarter. Jabril Reed fires up a 3. It's a little bit long. The silent assassin reels it in. And here come the Lions. Pass down to Phil. Phil fires up a 3. No, won't go. And Eric Hickenbottom finally comes up with the loose ball.
Phil Bessick's kind of cooled off a little bit after he first entered the game.
Yeah. Eric's shot's a little bit short, reeled in by Gerald Campbell. And here comes Cam. Nice spin move there.
Cam.
Up and in for 2.
It's just not fair.
No. Eric Hickenbottom, long pass across the floor to Jabril.
Oh.
Jabril just stepped on the sideline, but the referee didn't see it.
Yeah. We won't tell him, Jabril.
Nope. Your secret is safe with us. Charles Peterson up and good from three-point land. And we're in the waning seconds of the third quarter. Scutavius guarded by Eric Hickenbottom. Scooty shoots. Scooty scores, beats the buzzer. That'll do it. We'll go to the third quarter break with the Lions up 111-77. And Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana, as we're set to start the final frame of this contest between the Indiana Lions and the Indiana Legends. And in ball is inbounded by Preston Case over to Gerald Campbell, and here we go.
And I'm sure your daughter Natalie is enjoying this score with the full house.
That's right, 111-77. And Phil Bessick
with
ruins
the
it again
turnaround,
like he did the last game we broadcast.
Yes, he did.
Oh, there's a steal.
Wow.
Chris Roberts shoots, but it won't go. Rebounded by, I think that's Kendall Bellamy. Yes, it is.
Corey.
Got the board.
Corey Wright knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one. Just couldn't finish it.
Ball is knocked loose. Preston Case gathers it up. Over to Corey Wright. Corey shoots and scores. Kisses it off the glass, up and in for two. More full court pressure, and that's going to be a foul on Corey Wright. He can't believe it. But he seems to be over it now. So
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yep. Does not appear that long-term therapy is going to be necessary for Corey Wright after that call.
Don't believe so.
Jabril Reed. That's Jeffrey Parker over there in the corner. His three-pointer's a little bit short. Rebounded by Gerald Campbell. And Cam called for the travel.
Oh, they're going to call it.
After he collides
Travel,
with Jeffrey Parker.
But not
And the Christmas Eve 3D light is on because Cam.
Okay.
And now we've got a foul against Phil. It should be on the floor. It is indeed. Here come the Legends. So 3D light is still on. Jabril Reed with a long two.
Jabril.
Up and in for two for Jabril. One for the 3D light. 3 points for Mr. Reed and the Indiana Legends. Preston Roberts shoots and scores. Two. Lions are red hot. Jabril Reed again thinks about shooting, decides against it with Cam in front of him.
Oh,
Instead,
good pass
throws it over
across
to
court.
Kendall Bellamy shoots, won't go. Winds up with his own board. Now he's trapped.
He's got to kick that out.
Yep, he's got to get it out. Eric Hickenbottom's all by himself at the top of the key.
Oh!
And
nice little fadeaway.
Kendall says, I don't need to kick it out. I don't know what you old men are talking about.
I thought he was in big trouble in the lane just then.
Nice save there by Preston Case. Corey Wright.
That's a 2.
Won't go. Rebounded by Preston Roberts as he wrestles the ball away from Eric Hickenbottom.
Should have a fresh 24 on this one.
Phillip, no,
Oh.
won't go. Rebounded by, I think that's Jeffrey Parker. Yes, it was. Jeffrey over to Jabril, over to Charles. Charles from the top
Charles
of the key.
Peterson.
Up and in for 3. And the Lions are going to have to get a little crisper with their passing here because the Legends are putting on some full court pressure. Underneath to Phil Bessick. Phil can't get a shot to go, gets his own rebound. I think that was a block by Kendall Bellamy. Gathered up, however, by Preston Roberts. And Corey Wright is called for the travel. Once again, you can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't know about that call, but.
Jabril Reed for 3, and he got it. He knew as soon as it left his hand, that was going to be a good one. Nicely done by Jabril Reed. And Mr. Reed steals the ball. This is turned into the Jabril Reed show.
Yeah, this is the Jabril Reed show.
Preston Roberts with the block. Nicely done by Mr. Roberts.
Yeah,
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Legends, but that was a good, clean block. No foul was called.
Jabril didn't like that call.
So Eric Hickenbottom will inbound from the baseline. And
From behind the pole.
Phil Bessick getting a break. Mike Osborne came in his stead. There's Mike. He sneaked past me.
Yeah, and the Lions
Jeffrey
can.
Parker runs into a wall of Lions, has to kick it out to Kendall. Kendall Bellamy shoots and scores. Nice floater there.
Yeah.
By Kendall Bellamy.
I'm saying the Lions can do that. They just bring one guy in, one guy goes out, and you don't miss anything.
Preston Roberts can't get a shot to go. Jeffrey Parker, there's a scrum for the ball. Jeffrey Parker winds up with it finally, and that went out of bounds. Referee agrees with me. He probably heard me because he's standing like 3 feet in front of me, but I believe he made that decision on his own.
He says, here, you want to come do my job?
That's right.
I'll swap with you.
Yeah, come here, fat man. You run up and down the court.
Well, all I got to do is be a smart ass all game. Okay. Got it.
Corey Wright won't go. Ball goes out of bounds, awarded to the Indiana Legends. Here comes Jeffrey Parker. Parker over to Hickenbottom, over to Reed. Reed is working his way to the basket. His shot, however, will not go. Rebounded by Cam, throws it over to Mike Osborne.
Yeah, the Lions have just got a little too much height on the inside for some of these guys.
Mike Osborne shoots and scores.
Mike Osborne, that was a pretty little shot.
Yeah. Little slap shot there from right in front of the net.
Yeah.
And it's stolen by Cam. And it's 2-on-1.
Holy cow.
Not a lot Eric Hickenbottom can do except tie up Preston Roberts, which he just did strategically. And he's going to make Preston work for those points. Well, nope, called it on the floor. Never mind. So, very good foul there by Eric Hickenbottom. That will give the rest of his teammates time to come down and help him out. Oh, this formation. I can't stand this formation. There's going to be yelling and pushing and shoving, and we've got a timeout. 7:30 left in the fourth quarter, and we've reached the first media timeout. Indiana Lions 119, Indiana Legends 90, and Jim and I will be back. are back. Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana. Coming out of the first media timeout of the fourth quarter, 7:30 left to play. Indiana Lions up by 29, 119-90. And they have the ball. Specifically, Mike Osborne. Well, now specifically, Gerald Campbell.
Oh.
Now specifically, the Indiana Legends.
Oh, he tried to do the double axel and
Yeah.
came down on the toe pick.
Yep. Tay Clark, no. Throws it to Kendall Bellamy. I'm not sure Kendall was quite expecting that, but he gathers it up, puts up a shot, won't go. Rebounded by Corey Wright after Preston Case bats it over to him. Cam with it, trying to drive through Kendall Bellamy, and Kendall, I think, is going to get nicked for a foul there. And indeed, Kendall will serve 2 minutes in the penalty box for that minor
Infarction.
And Gerald Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. 7:09 left to play. 119-90 is still the score. Shot is up. No good.
Cam misses the free throw.
Well, I think Cam is setting it up so that Natalie's happy after he's done shooting.
Oh, that's what I'm sure that's what he's thinking.
That is probably the one and only thought in his head.
Yeah.
Is making my daughter happy with a nice round score,
Yeah,
which
of course.
he does.
You missed the first one and then put the pressure on yourself for the second one.
Right, yeah. And you almost have to purposely miss the second one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he knows Natalie will be upset.
Oh.
And Deshaun Harbor almost
there's
loses his footing. We got a whistle.
That was a good trap over here in the corner. We got both teams here.
And stay with the Legends. Looks like
Did they-
Deshaun Harbor is going to inbound it.
Did they call that a jump ball or?
I don't know. The referee pointed at the floor, so I don't know what that means. Mike Osborne
That's a tackle.
Open field tackle by Deshaun Harbor.
That's a
Mike
pancake
Osborne
block.
Is smiling. Okay, he's good. He's good. I couldn't tell if he was wincing or smiling, but he's smiling.
Yeah, that's what you call an accidental tie-up.
Yep. So that will likely be called on the floor unless the foul count is up too high, which seems early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we don't have a scoreboard that shows the foul count, so.
Okay, Mike is acting like he's going to the line, and everybody else is backing off.
Are
Do they call
they-
that a technical? Oh, I don't know about
Technical or intentional?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
I don't think Deshaun Harbor
I don't think.
intentionally
Yeah.
got tied up with Mike Osborne, but what do I know? I'm an old fat man.
Well, I tell you, this is this kind of court gives you can get turf toe off of this kind of court because you don't slide at all.
No.
And I'm sure their feet just kind of got tied up. But
Yeah, it was like Osborne skateboarding and falling off his board.
Yeah.
He's got road rash.
Yeah, that half pipe is a killer.
3-point shot by Cam, up no good. Rebounded by Jeffrey Parker. Mike Osborne does appear to be no worse for wear as he hit both of his free throws and looks just fine on defense. So I think he's okay
Holy cow.
after his spill.
Ow.
Jeffrey Parker now hits the concrete. And
They are calling the foul on.
is it Preston Case? Or Preston Roberts, sorry, darn it.
Was that on
once a
Preston
game.
Roberts? Okay.
At least once a game.
One of the
guys-
Prestons.
Guys don't look anything alike. One wears a single digit, the other wears double digits.
Well, they
and-
both have the same first name.
Well,
Just don't call them Smith.
Right, yeah, there we go. Jeffrey Parker can't get his first shot to go. 6:32 left in the game. 122-90 is the score currently. Legends have been stuck on 90 for a little bit now. Let's see if Jeffrey Parker can fix that.
And he
can.
can. Oh, Mike Osborne better
Mike
get it.
Osborne's in some trouble. He runs out of points.
Yeah, that was. He got hip checked over there.
So Jeffrey Parker puts Mike Osborne into the boards. That's a penalty. And Pastor
There
Craig
you go.
was
Get it
screaming
across
about
the
something. I don't know.
3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Oh.
Or to get it across half court.
Okay.
I think the 3 seconds was a little generous. As we were down at this end for a while. Oh.
Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions.
Preston Roberts lost the handle with that. I don't know if this is getting slickery.
Oh, Tay Clark knocks it out of bounds. Nice athletic play there by Mr. Clark. However, the ball will stay with the Lions. Preston Case into Preston Roberts, over to Mike Osborne. Mike fires up a three, won't go. Scrum for the ball. Nope, they're still battling. Corey Wright came up with it.
That's kicking.
It's off of Tay Clark's foot. He did not intend to punt that ball, but
yeah.
Thanks to Corey Wright, he did. So, Lions still have it.
Yeah. Got the same setup for the out-of-bounds play. Oh, Cam. Oh, didn't get that one.
Rebounded by Kendall Bellamy. Over to Charles Peterson. Charles gets it knocked free. Corey Wright reels it in.
And it just so happens Cam is.
And Corey Wright lands the fish on the other end.
And they're not going to call anything on that one.
No. Kendall Bellamy really wanted a foul, but referee said no. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Legends as Mike Osborne gives me a high five.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Mike. Kind of caught me off guard. I was grabbing the ball to put it back in play.
You're starstruck now.
That's right. Never going to wash this hand again.
Yeah, no, we need is Cam to do a belly flop on our on the rest of our table here. Yeah.
Our equipment goes flying. Mike Osborne shoots, won't go. Cam shoots, and
Cam.
it will go.
Cam with the cleanup.
And that's a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be. That was on Mike Osborne.
Yep.
Okay, looks like we're going to have a side out on the Legends.
Yeah. Shift change here. And this is our first look at Brian Winchester, who's number 4, as he enters the game. We're having a whistleblowing contest. Is that what it is?
I think so. I think they want the action to stop.
All right.
I believe it was just that Kendall Bellamy was on the sideline over there, and they were trying to figure out whether he was playing.
Ball is stolen by the Lions. Corey Wright up
Corey
and in
Wright
for 2. Deshaun Harbor, he needs some help. Throws it over to mystery man number 8 because we don't have an 8 on the roster. And I don't immediately visually recognize him.
Preston
Roberts!
Oh.
Boy, he did a spin move and then got blasted in the air by, I think, Deshaun Harbor. And Preston Roberts will go to the line to shoot 2. 4:43 left in the contest. 128-91, Lions in the lead. And this is a pretty long dry spell here for the Indiana Legends, who only have 1 point in like the last 3.5 days. I don't know how long it's been, but. Preston Roberts pushes the lead up to 38. And he gets one more. Tees it up. And gets the hole in one.
Oh,
so
finds the green.
91. KJ Beatty with it. Nice spin move. Goes to the hoop.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen KJ Beatty today. Yeah, that was not a very decent dismount, but he, yeah.
Yep.
Broke the pommel horse on the way.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying.
I don't know who guessed like 35 on the alternate sports contest.
If
but
you
you're
have
probably
not,
going to win.
Yep. If you have not flipped your playing card over and started writing, all kinds of sports, then you're not paying attention.
That's right.
Somebody's laughing out there.
Minotaur Streaming is providing a 2-month membership, purple membership to the Lions.
Oh,
Preston
my. Guess what? Oh.
Long pass to the Legends. So we're providing a 2-month purple membership to the Lions Patreon account for the fan who comes closest to the number of alternate sports we have called in this game. And there's still 4 minutes and some change as General Campbell hits it from long range. And honestly, I don't know what number we're up to. But
I don't either.
There's a 3D play. Preston Roberts, no. But he draws the foul.
Let's take a look at that replay.
All right.
Let's hope I got it right.
Preston Roberts, kaboom.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
And I accidentally hit the Lions roster, but let's take a look again at the Lions roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim got excited smashing on that
I did,
replay
yeah.
button. 3:51 left in the contest. We've reached our second and final media timeout. Indiana Lions 135, Indiana Legends 91, and Jim and I will be back. All right, we are back. Church Street Gym, Newcastle, Indiana. Coming out of the second media timeout of the fourth quarter. As you will recall, Preston Roberts was mauled on his way to the hoop with the 3D light on, and so he will shoot 3 free throws. With the Lions out in front, 136 to 91.
Yeah, and back to the Patreon contest. If anybody guessed under 10, you have grossly underestimated our abilities to make up crap.
Exactly. Oh, goodness. Preston is good on his second. And we'll see if he can hit the turkey here. He does indeed. 3 straight strikes, and that's a turkey for Preston Roberts.
Yeah, it's a 7-10 split.
Long pass. Jabril Reed travels.
Oh, that was a travel.
Doggone it. He was trying his best to bring that thing down and just couldn't quite. Lions passing it around. Mike Osborne underneath Tracy Ganal over to Corey Wright. Corey from the free throw line won't go. Rebounded by, Brian Winchester. Hey, Winchester gets on the score sheet.
Yes. Yeah, Winchester doing a little clay pitching action down at the other end. Bet you didn't think I was going to squeeze that one in.
Got to get a rivalry reference in there with a Winchester on the floor.
Yeah.
And ball is going to go out of bounds. Mike Osborne tries his darndest.
Yeah.
Deploys the shoot.
Just remember that this building is all concrete. So, don't do that too much.
He does get his parachute deployed in time to avoid wrecking into the wall. And Legends pass it in. Here comes KJ Beatty. He shoots. He scores.
Oh, nice move.
Beautiful shot right off the glass for KJ.
Okay, so we're going to just slow it down, and remember, after we're done with the game, stick around for the credits.
Yeah, Jim has apparently put together
it's a surprise for everybody except for me. I am the only one that knows about it. So thanking everybody on our production crew in some form or fashion. that's helped us out this year.
Charles Peterson with the bucket for the Legends.
He could not dodge that bull. Olé!
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, now we're really stretching.
Yeah. Guess we're going to have bullfighting to the tally.
It's not a sport.
Now you're just running the
Kinda
score up, Jim.
Yeah, I am. Whoever gets the most, you're going to win. So
yeah, they won.
We have
back
no
in the
idea.
second quarter.
We have no idea who it is, but yeah. Just say at least if you guessed in the teens.
Hey!
You were close.
Brian Winchester shoots and
right.
scores 2. So now he's got a bucket to go with his board. Tracy Ganau.
Oh, nice pass by
That
Mike
did
Carter.
Go in, didn't it?
That did go.
Okay, it did go in. The net didn't even move.
Thought it did, yeah. It was really weird if it did not.
Yeah. And shot doesn't go in. A brief volleyball game breaks out. And Corey Wright is left by his little lonesome down there. Shoots and scores 2. Mystery number 8 brings it up the floor. Kicks it over. I think that's Charles Peterson over there. Yes, it was. That's KJ Beatty. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Mike Carter. Over to Corey Wright.
Corey's going to set and shoots.
Bullseye from three-point range. And Doc Swift agrees with me and does the bullseye sound. Jabril Reed lays it up and in. We're under a minute, 145.99. I suspect the Legends are just wanting to get over 100 here. Take your victories where you can get them. The three-point won't go.
Oh, Corey couldn't.
Put-back attempt by Corey Wright won't go.
Yep, little volleyball game.
And
breaks out.
The silent assassin from sharpshooter range. Jabril Reed, no. Kicks it over to KJ Beatty. Whoa! Charles Peterson saves
Oh, he
it.
is.
He's the new Indiana Legends high jump champion.
Yeah, it was.
As Charles is not the tallest fella in the building, but boy, did he get up there and save it.
And then he had to walk the balance beam down here on this sideline.
Indeed. Mystery number 8. He's getting trapped. Throws it right to Mike Osborne. He throws it down to Mike Carter. And
Carter will take it.
What is that?
Carter says, I'm going to get my name on the board.
Yeah, I think that's an M squared, isn't it? The two mics connecting for a basket.
Okay.
And whistle. Mike Carter is just astounded that he was called for something. I don't know what it was.
I'm sure it was a little ticky-tack foul.
And Preston Case
that was
says
game.
we've had enough. And the Legends cannot quite crack 100, but the Indiana Lions prevail 150-99. Once again, thank you to the Indiana Legends for hosting this game so that we could play. Thank you to Holly Poe for your amazing hospitality as always. And everybody, happy holidays, whichever holiday you celebrate. We hope you enjoy yours.
Yep, and enjoy the credits as I roll them here
All
in just
right.
a second.
We'll
So
see
everybody,
you in 2025.
Happy holidays.
Oh, boy.
Just wait. Yeah, it's coming.
Nice.
Happy holidays, everybody. I left the sound on for that one.
Hey, there we go. Nice Santa hat on the Minotaur.
Yes.